How are electric vehicles transforming the United States? Electric vehicles, or EVs, are not just changing the way Americans drive. They're transforming how the United States produces energy, creates jobs, and even thinks about the future of transportation. Over the past decade, the EV industry has moved from being a niche concept to a central pillar of the American economy. Today, more than 3 million electric vehicles are on United States roads, and that number is growing rapidly each year. Federal and state policies, combined with consumer demand for cleaner and more efficient cars, are fueling this dramatic shift toward electrification. One of the most visible transformations can be seen in the American automotive industry. Legacy automakers such as Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler, once fully dependent on gasoline engines, are now investing billions of dollars into electric vehicle production. Ford's F-150 Lightning, for example, represents the company's leap into the electric era, proving that even the most iconic American truck can evolve with the times. Meanwhile, Tesla continues to lead innovation, not only through its cars but also with its charging networks and software systems that have set the standard for the entire industry. Startups like Rivian and Lucid Motors have entered the market as well, adding competition and pushing technological boundaries even further. Behind this industrial revolution lies a powerful economic story. The EV boom is creating tens of thousands of jobs across the United States, from factory workers in Michigan assembling batteries to engineers in Nevada designing charging networks. New battery manufacturing plants are springing up in states like Georgia, Tennessee, and Ohio. According to recent studies, the EV sector could contribute over $1 trillion to the United States economy by 2035. But it's not just about job creation, it's also about job transformation. As the nation transitions to cleaner technologies, workers are being retrained to operate in a world where electricity, data, and software are as critical as traditional mechanical skills. Electric vehicles depend on a stable and sustainable energy grid. To meet this demand, the United States is investing heavily in renewable energy sources such as wind, solar, and hydropower. These clean energy investments help reduce carbon emissions and make the country less dependent on imported oil. In fact, EV adoption could reduce United States oil consumption by millions of barrels per day in the coming decades. This change enhances national energy security while aligning with global efforts to combat climate change. The transformation is also visible in infrastructure. Charging stations are popping up in grocery store parking lots, along highways, and in residential areas. The federal government's National Electric Vehicle Infrastructure program aims to install over 500,000 public chargers by 2030, ensuring that EV owners can drive coast to coast without worrying about running out of power. Private companies like Electrify America and ChargePoint are also expanding their networks, making charging faster and more convenient. Meanwhile, innovations in battery technology are improving range and reducing charging times. Some new models can go over 400 miles on a single charge and recharge to 80% in less than 30 minutes. From an environmental perspective, EVs play a crucial role in the United States' fight against climate change. Transportation accounts for nearly 30% of all greenhouse gas emissions in the United States, most of which come from gasoline and diesel vehicles. By replacing these with electric alternatives powered by renewable energy, America can significantly cut its carbon footprint. Cleaner air means healthier communities, fewer respiratory illnesses, and reduced healthcare costs. However, the EV transition is not without challenges. One major concern is the availability and sustainability of raw materials used in batteries, such as lithium, cobalt, and nickel. To address this, the United States government is supporting domestic mining operations and recycling programs that recover valuable materials from old batteries. Another challenge lies in affordability. While the cost of electric vehicles has dropped significantly, they are still more expensive than many gas-powered cars. Federal and state tax credits, along with private financing programs, aim to make EVs more accessible to middle-class Americans. On a consumer level, switching to an electric vehicle often pays off in the long term. EV owners typically save thousands of dollars in fuel and maintenance costs over the lifespan of their car. Electric motors have fewer moving parts, meaning fewer breakdowns and less money spent on repairs. Additionally, electricity prices tend to be more stable than gasoline, providing financial predictability for households. The EV movement is also influencing American lifestyles. Homeowners are installing solar panels to power both their homes and their vehicles, creating energy-efficient ecosystems. Apartment complexes and workplaces are adding charging stations to attract tenants and employees. Even rural communities are beginning to benefit, as electric pickup trucks and SUVs bring EV technology to areas previously dependent on traditional fuel. The convenience, performance, and environmental impact of EVs are slowly convincing even the most skeptical drivers that electric mobility is the future. Looking ahead, the rise of electric vehicles could reshape entire industries. Insurance companies are developing new policies tailored to EVs. Utility companies are redesigning power grids to handle increased demand. The real estate sector is adapting buildings to include EV-ready infrastructure. Moreover, advances in artificial intelligence and data analytics are turning electric cars into smart vehicles that learn from driving habits, optimize routes, and even communicate with traffic systems to reduce congestion. The convergence of EVs and AI could redefine urban transportation in ways that were once confined to science fiction. Electric vehicles, EVs, are reshaping the United States economy, industry, and daily life in ways that go far beyond cleaner transportation. As more Americans switch from gas-powered cars to electric ones, the country is witnessing a transformation in manufacturing, energy production, and even infrastructure design. Major automakers such as Ford, General Motors, and Tesla are investing billions in EV production, while states like California and Texas are rapidly building charging networks to support the shift. This transition not only reduces carbon emissions but also strengthens the nation's commitment to energy independence by reducing reliance on foreign oil. From an economic standpoint, the EV revolution is creating new jobs in engineering, battery production, and renewable energy sectors. The demand for lithium, nickel, and cobalt has sparked investment in domestic mining and recycling operations, positioning the United States as a key player in the global clean energy market. Meanwhile, electric vehicle maintenance costs are typically lower than those of traditional cars, putting more money back into consumers' pockets over time. However, the initial cost of EVs remains a barrier for many Americans, and the government's incentives, such as federal tax credits, play a crucial role in making them more affordable. On a societal level, the rise of EVs is changing how cities plan for the future. Urban areas are beginning to integrate smart charging systems, renewable power grids, and improved public transportation options. Over time, these innovations could reduce traffic pollution, improve air quality, and make American cities healthier and more sustainable. The success of this transformation, however, depends on how effectively the United States can expand its charging infrastructure and make EV technology accessible to every income level. In many ways, electric vehicles represent not just a technological advancement but a powerful symbol of America's ongoing drive toward innovation and environmental leadership. In many ways, the story of electric vehicles is the story of America itself, innovation driven by necessity, powered by opportunity, and guided by the desire for progress. The shift toward EVs is not merely about cars, it's about redefining what economic growth looks like in a sustainable future. The coming decade will determine how successfully the United States can balance technological advancement with environmental responsibility. The economy affects everyone, including you. But do you actually understand it? For example, why do prices keep rising? Why are some countries rich while others stay poor? Why does your paycheck never seem to be enough? What can you do, personally, to change your financial future? This ebook is exactly what you've been looking for. Understanding Economy: How You Can Improve Your Life is an excellent must-read book to help you improve your life. What this ebook will teach you: how the global economy actually works, in simple and practical language. The real reasons behind inflation, poverty, inequality, and wealth. The truth about capitalism, socialism, government spending, and taxes. Why some people escape poverty, and how you can too. How to start your own business, manage money wisely, and protect yourself in tough times. Why crime, corruption, and bad leadership destroy a nation's economy, and what honest people must do. Why sustainability matters, and how a strong economy can exist with a healthy planet. The secrets behind economy, cost of living, interest rates, and personal wealth building. How to take control of your financial life, no matter where you start from. And much more. Many people are buying this ebook to better understand how the economy works, and thus improving their lives. This is not a boring academic textbook full of formulas. It's a practical guide written by me who believes that economic knowledge can empower everyday people. This ebook has about 480 pages, explained in a simple way so that everyone can understand economics. This ebook is perfect for you. Can you please buy this ebook and at the same time strengthen this channel? It's very cheap. You will learn how the economy works and how you can benefit. The purchase link is https://bit.ly/understanding-economy. The link is in the description below this video. Learn economics through this book, take control of your future, and help others too. A small investment that will transform how you think, act, and thrive. Don't just survive the economy, understand it, and use it to totally benefit you. Could you please buy the ebook, like this video, write your comments, and watch the other videos of this channel? Thank you very much for watching this video.